Look at this. Cramming. Like a college student.
Hey, that's what we do when we got a big test tonight.
Not just another game?
Hey, there's never just another game, Xander.
Still, this one's a big one, right?
Hey, they're all a big one.
Okay, well, they're not just a good defensive team, they're a great defensive team. You up for that, MP?
Oh, yeah, I'm trying to be.
After that disaster you call the pregame meal?
Yo, like, what are you talking about right now?
All right, how does broccoli end up tougher to chew after it's cooked than when it's raw?
That's crazy. Yo, go up and down this locker room. Ask anyone who's the best cook here. Me. Yeah.
Well, in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king.
Yeah, and this king is studying the other guy's pick and roll defense. If I'm gonna show y'all what a great playmaker looks like, the first thing I gotta do is show you the art of the pick and roll.
What are you looking for in the defense?
How they rotate behind the blitz, which of their guys double, which switch, and where I can exploit the offense and or the defense as a scorer versus when I gotta pass it and let my team take over, you know? The pick and roll is the oldest play in the game, but it's super complex. You know, there's a million ways to run it, a million more to stop it.
Good thing you're better creating dishes on the court and off.
Not for them, it's not. And Xander's no longer invited to my place for dinner. But y'all all can still show up, you know?
Just a reminder, folks, to make sure to be here for our figurine giveaway. Come into the game and get a figurine of your favorite mascot, Grizz.
The National Basketball Association and the Lakers District are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, blowing out, activities of intercourse, or play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. And tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the Sacramento. You know, Richard, you switched teams a few times in your career. Tell us, what's the first year in a new city like, being, with the new team and new surroundings?
You know, early in the season, it takes a little bit to get settled, but it's also dependent. Are you solo? Do you have a family? There's so many things that go into a player getting comfortable in a new city.
It's been a while since MP has been challenged to tally more assists than his opponents. How would you rate his progress so far?
I mean, MP's been making some good plays, but just not enough to impact the outcome of the game. Going forward, if he can spread his assists around and stay focused on that, I think more wins are likely to follow.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. They've got MP. Keegan Murray is out there with Hunter. Then it's Zach LaVine. Edey with a screen for Jerome. Wells in the corner. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Edey. Takes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Murray, the pass to MP. Chalk up 2 there.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic.
Pass to Edey, and they're moving it up. Pushes it down to finish the break.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
They set the screen. Here's Coward. No good from outside. Kings have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. MP kicks to Murray. Back to MP. Jerome with the steal. Here's Aldama. Nice pass. Run into the rack perfectly for the layup.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end.
Hunter, the pass to MP. Murray outside. MP sets the screen for Murray. Here's MP. Edey with the rebound. So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
The Kings trail by 3. MP deciding where to go with it. Here's Levine, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Now the Grizzlies are one of 8 remaining teams, Richard, in search of their first NBA championship.
And the closest they've gotten was that grit and grind era when they made it as far as the Western Conference Finals in 2013. But can they get back to that level?
Pass to Wells. Memphis moving that ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jerome, no good.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
MP kicks to Levine. Back to MP. Now Murray. Shoots over Aldama. Outside Levine. The Kings need to get off a shot here. For 3, Murray. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Pass to Jerome. Off target from outside. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Sacramento. They trail by 1. A floater. And it's Coward missing. For Sacramento, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Now Aldama. Pass to Coward. Connects from 3-point range. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Memphis.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Jerome with the screen for Wells. Pass to Aldama. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. And, of course, always keeping an eye on the top rookies in the league. We get a chance to see the first-year players with the most steals this season. 4th, MP.
How about the anticipation and really his aggressive mindset defensively? He's always pressuring, always looking for an opportunity to force a turnover.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
From Memphis, they come in off the loss to the San Antonio Spurs. MP passes to Hunter, shoots over Jerome, and there's Hunter on the assist by MP.
A solid mid-range shooter. Hunter knows where his strengths are.
Pass to Wells. Here's Aldama, and the Grizzlies another 3.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's Coward. Pass to Aldama. No one near as Jerome lets it go. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
MP sets the screen for Levine. Back to MP. Now here's Levine. Guarded close. Off target from three-point range.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And the shot goes in. And it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
MP dishes to Murray. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. The Kings trail by 12. Kyle Anderson is out there with Jackson. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then there's Scottie Pippen. And it's Spencer in at the point. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Here's Jackson. Nice D from Levine. You know, RJ, when you think of the top scorers in the NBA, Zach LaVine can get overlooked.
Yeah, LaVine's career scoring average is over 20 points a game. We're talking about under 100 guys have done that in league history.
Spencer, the pass to Anderson. Pass to Clark. Murray with the defensive effort.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Gets it down to single digits.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
At the top of the key, Clark. Now Jackson. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts. And so MV will bring it up for the King. It's a 10-point game. Back to Levine. MP finds Hunter. Now here's MP. It's Clark with the rebound. Memphis has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And now it's a 12-point Grizzly lead. Kings have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Achua. A dunk by Achua.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And here are the Grizzlies now. 17 points was their biggest margin. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Levine, a screen on Anderson. MP inside. MP gets it.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
MP kicks to Hunter. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Achua. It's rebounded by Memphis. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Jackson, a 3 ball. Hunter grabs the miss. Kings have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Levine dishes to MP. Levine kicks to Hunter. Murray the pass to MP. Now Hunter shoots the 3. That one doesn't drop. Pass to Jackson. Wells in the corner. To the middle. Here's Clark. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And T.J. Jackson is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
Wells finds Aldama. Back to Wells. Here's Coward, guarded by Levine. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good by Clark.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. The Grizzlies last season retired the jersey number of the grind father, defensive ace Tony Allen, the player who coined the grit and grind motto that came to define the franchise in the 2010s. Allen was a perennial all-defense selection in Memphis, and his hard-nosed play set the tone. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Hunter, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Pass to Jerome. Now Aldama, guarded by Levine. Here's Clark, rejected by Murray.
And that length and timing make Keegan a terrific shot blocker.
The Kings trail by 13. MP dishes to Levine. MP sets the screen for Levine. MP outside. Murray outside. MP kicks to Murray. Bean passes to MP. Wells with the steal. Pass to Jerome. Here's Aldama. Launches a 3. Yes, once again, remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Wells with it. Working on Hunter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Grizzlies have made 7 free throws and missed 3. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Grizzlies lead by 19. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And taking a look at the Kings, they're still at the bottom third of the league. Something will need to change for them to move up in the rankings.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Big.
That is more than enough of...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Kings trail by 19, and it's time for an injury report.
Oh, look out! Look out! That's how you finish.
And showing some creativity. Murray, smooth and lethal.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Here's Aldama. Good on the triple. Aldama's got 27.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
On the wing, MP. Guarded by Jerome. Back to MP. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Too reckless with the ball. He's hurting his teammates with these mistakes.
And Jerome has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Bell's wide open. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Jerome against MP. Three-pointer. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Coward. He's covered by Murray. For the three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Timeout called by... the Kings. 90 seconds now into the second half. MP up top, guarded by Jerome. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Zach Edey picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Good on both. Now Jerome, he's got 14. Pass to Coward. Offensive rebound. The open shot, Jerome. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Jerome's got 16.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
MP, no good.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Pass to Aldama. Here's Edey. Here's Jerome. It's good from long range. Jerome's got 5 points now this quarter.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Hunter with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Levine passes to MP. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. 8 points for him.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
There's a screen by Aldama. Jerome unloads. It's hauled in by the Kings. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Levine passes to MP, and it's blocked.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Pass to Wells. Here's Aldama. And there's a whistle. That goes on Zach Edey. That'll be his second foul of the game. Kings have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Levine looking around, gets the three-pointer to fall. Levine's got 5.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Jerome passes to Wells. Pass to Aldama. Banked in off the glass. Aldama's got 32 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
MP dishes to Hunter. Kicks it out to MP. Now Murray. MP sets the screen for Murray. MP, that's for 2. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Murray. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And check out Murray making trouble for the defense, driving in there in attack mode and draws the contact.
Achua, he's checked in for the Kings. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game. On defense, the Kings. Pass to Wells. Memphis moving it around. Here's Coward.
Some energetic defense by Levine, using his speed to stay all over the shooter.
Here's Achua.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Jerome against MP. And Memphis turns it over again. And a chance here to check out some stats for Keegan Murray.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
MP sets the screen for Murray. Back to MP. Pass to Murray. 6 to shoot. MP kicks to Murray. Fires it up. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Jerome. And another miss by Memphis.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Pass to Levine. Here's Achua. And it's Coward with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 23. Now Jerome. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And the Kings shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Clark is out there with Anderson. Then there's Ty Jerome. Then it's G.G. Jackson. And it's Spencer in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Anderson passes to Jerome. Back to Anderson. And Anderson slams it in.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. And he uses the glass on the lane. Anderson's got 4 points in the quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Carter inside the 3-point line. Jump shot is good that time. Here's Jerome. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion. As those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices, the pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Pass to Spencer. And it's off from 3-point range. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. It's tipped. Here's Carter. Back to MP. Clock at 6. Fast break Memphis. And that one is good from Jerome. Jerome's got 15 points in just the second half. To the wing right side. MP with a screen on Jackson. Pass to Achua. He can't hit that time.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
There's Jerome. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Substitution on the court.
MP outside. Screen by MP. Achua, the pass to MP. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. That's 12 points for MP. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Spencer, the pass to Jackson. The three. A nice shot by Spencer.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Carter dishes to MP. Out left to the wing. Here's Clifford. Just 5 to shoot. MP, no good. Here's Clayton. Off target with his 3. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Pass to Achua. Misses the 3.
And there have been...
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And the outcome of this one, what?
Thanks, guys. Tough loss tonight, MP. You did a pretty good job creating turnovers, but obviously it wasn't enough. What did you see out there?
I don't know. Effort was there. Communication was there. We just got to tighten up some things, and I think we'll be all right. We'll be fine.
We appreciate your time, MP. You're welcome. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Dom, thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. We'll see you later on.
All right, MP, tell us about tonight's game.
Got us a good old-fashioned duel tonight. Couple of gunslingers facing off.
Tell us what you're feeling.
I'm feeling primed, alert. This is the kind of matchup, if you're not on your A game and the other guy is, people will remember what that looked like.
What's your goals for this game?
To be the best, you gotta beat the best. I think I'm the best playmaker in the business, going up against another guy who feels the same. Someone's gotta give.
All right. So how about you tell us...
How about you tell me what you think, Xander? After this game is over, I want to know who looked like the best playmaker out there.
And what if you don't like what I got to tell you?
Then I know I got to get better.
May the best man win then.
He will.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Well, we've touched on it in prior broadcasts. MP has spent the last few games with a #1 priority of trying to keep others involved.
Well, coaches always love a pass-first mentality, as long as it's the right pass and you aren't passing up opportunities to be aggressive and score. For MP lately, the results on the floor have been mixed. He's shown some flashes, but lately it's been a bit of a disappointment. I think even he'd tell you he can do better.
Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. Murray out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's MP. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Eubanks in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's MP. Pass to Murray. Screen by MP. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, just a solid play by Murray. He knows where to get his shots.
Denver has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Murray with it. Now guarded by MP. From 15 feet away. Murray can't get that one to fall. Murray's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. LaVine passes to MP. Here's Murray. MP, a screen on Gordon. Outside Murray. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hunter. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Pulls it. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Gordon. To the middle. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. Have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
Now here's MP. Coming in off 12 points in his last outing. It up top, and Gordon with the big finish.
Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom!
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. MP, the pass to Hunter. Releases from 15. Connects, the jumper drops.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is. He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A. Basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
To the paint. Here's MP. Watson with the rebound. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Jokic. They get the rebound. Murray from outside sinks the tray. Murray's got 10 points.
We've seen Murray shoot it at over a 40% clip for a season. To me, I think that's a sign of a really good shooter.
Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
So it's Denver now, after the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
Tell you what, with Jokic, you've got to foul him harder than that. This big fella takes pride in finishing through the defense.
Clark, last year, Jokic had arguably one of the greatest offensive seasons in NBA history.
Absolutely amazing, B.A. I mean, he averaged a 30-point touchdown, triple-double, shooting over 57% from the field and 41 from 3. This guy is building one of the greatest legacies we've ever seen in the league.
And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Denver, they're slotted in at 9th in the conference, but it's still early in the year. And checking out the Kings, 8.5 games behind.
Well, I think for Sacramento, when you look at their roster, they're talented enough to turn this thing around. But so far, the season has not come together for them the way people predicted.
Yeah, that's the sense you get, isn't it? I mean, the important thing is that they don't panic here. Stick to the basics and work out of this slump without trying to do too much at one time.
Murray with it. Now guarded by MP. Gordon, the pass to Murray. And a nice finish on the layup. Murray's got 14 points for the game. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Jokic, good.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Timeout called. Sacramento. And Sacramento making a change here. A look at the NBA assist leaders over the last 10 games. Moving the rock with ease. Nikola Jokic, 3rd. 4th, MP.
The assist totals from both of these guys have been unreal. They've been putting on a show offensively recently.
On the wing, MP. Defended by Murray. Back to MP. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
There's MP getting that orange where he needs it to go.
The Nuggets lead by 9. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. Gordon, the pass to Watson. And here's Murray. 13 feet out.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
MP, the pass to Hunter. MP, a screen on Jokic. Back to MP. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. They lead by 7. Offensive board. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Using that huge body body down low. Jokic racking up some hustle points.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Back to MP. Outside Levine. Beyond the arc. And out of bounds. The Nuggets will take it. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Kings trail by 7. On the court for the Kings. Second quarter underway. We've got Drew Eubanks. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Keegan Murray. Then it's MP. And it's Carter in at the 2. Outside Murray. And here's Hunter for 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Denver has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Brown passes to Murray. Over MP, and there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist from Brown. Murray's got 16 points. The Kings' shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. And the basket is good.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Murray passes to Johnson. Kept alive. Back to Murray for 3. Here's Valanciunas, and at last they get one to fall. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And check out how in sync Valanciunas is with the ball handler. They've clearly practiced that move plenty of times. A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Now here's Valanciunas. He's got 6. Johnson passes to Brown. Fires the 3. There it is. Murray buries the 3.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Jones. Johnson against Hunter. 5 to shoot. Now here's Murray. Back to Johnson. There's the 3. The shot, no good. Hunter with some nice D. Here's MP, defended by Murray. Sacramento passing it around. MP, the pass to Murray. MP, high post. Carter against Brown. Carter can't get it to go. The Nuggets lead by 8. Outside Johnson. Carter against Brown. Jones, the pass to Murray. Outside, Brown. Offline with a 3. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Murray! Good from way out.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And Denver making a change here. Jokic is checked in. And the Kings also making a change. Levine's checked in. Here's Johnson. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Jokic with a screen on MP. Murray on the attack. 11 feet out. And it's MP with a rebound. Kings trail by 5. To the left side wing. Down low. A rebound by Murray. Well, the defender stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
Now here's Murray. 37 points his last time out. And the dunk by Jokic.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
MP, the pass to Levine. Back to MP. Here's Murray. Screen by MP. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist by MP. Murray's got 8.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
They're staying active and keeping his hands moving. Murray anticipated the shot and sent it away.
Brown finds Jokic. Dropping it at the rim. It's Jokic.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
MP is screen on Jones. Murray passes to Eubanks. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Murray following the score by Sacramento. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. A different look for Denver. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Jones. Watson comes in for Brown. And Tim Hardaway subbed in for Johnson. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry. And it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence that can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. So it's Denver now, following the score by Sacramento. For 3, Gordon. The rebound by Eubanks. Eubanks, he's got his 4th rebound in this one. Gordon with a steal. Pass to Murray. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
Gordon outside. And another 3 for Denver.
Well, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent at realizing when he has room to shoot, even before he has the ball. That's what we call seeing a play ahead.
Now here's Murray. Give him 8 points now. Screen by MP. Hunter passes to MP. Just 5 to shoot. From the arc. And Keegan Murray good for 3. Murray's got 11 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
MP, the pass to Eubanks. And Watson over to help. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Murray passes to MP. And here's Levine. Pass to MP. 5 on the clock. Back to Levine. Screen by MP. And Levine with the basket. On the assist by MP. MP's got 8 assists in the game. Outside Murray. Jokic with a screen on MP. Jokic with it. He's got 12. Baseline jumper. Sacramento grabs the miss. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Cam Johnson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, these teams have been outstanding at creating offense through their defense. The Nuggets, 4th.
And if you turn the ball over when you play this team, you're going to regret it. They just have a knack for knowing how to capitalize off other teams' mistakes.
Outside Hardaway. Out to Gordon from behind the arc. Sinks it from distance. Gordon's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
You can't let Gordon have room from outside. I mean, he's more than capable of knocking down those perimeter shots.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And here are the Kings now, following that last 3-pointer by Denver. Back to MP. It's Monk on the wing. They set the pick. Fader on the way. Jokic grabs the board. The Nuggets lead by 7. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
ABA, Malik Monk is a key player for the Kings. He said, coming to the organization, I felt like I could bring an energy that Zach had been waiting for. And it's a comfortable fit. Coming here slows everything down. I can just focus on my crafted hand, and it's been working for me. Back to you.
He's played great for him. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Hardaway. 14 points for him last game against the Rockets in Houston.
Also forced a bunch of trips to the line. You can control a game like that.
Pass to Monk. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Jokic. Here's Watson. Ooh, poked away.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
And so it looks like the Kings will... Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for the Nuggets. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. When you're on one of these teams looking ahead, what's your plan?
Win them all. That's what happened when I played.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Denver Nuggets.
They built this.
And that's a wrap on.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Jamal Murray out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Watson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Now here's Jokic. Doesn't go in. 3rd miss out of 9 shots. MP, the pass to Murray. Outside Hunter. MP finds Hunter. No good from outside. The Nuggets lead by 5. Oh, there's the alley. And Gordon with the big finish.
Hey, it's pretty simple when Gordon is connecting like he is now. I mean, you got to keep getting the ball to him. He often takes high-quality shots.
MP, the pass to Murray. Back to MP. Getting it done inside. MP.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
MP's gotten 5 shots to fall in 8 tries. Out to Gordon. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. Back to Murray. Fires the 3. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Murray's got 28.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc. Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
These are his first free throws of the game. He's perfect from the line this time.
He's about as calm as you can be at the stripe.
Denver leading by 6. Outside Watson. Murray inside, covered by MP, and he lays it up and in. And that's now 30 points for Jamal Murray. MP, the pass to Levine. Back to MP. From outside the arc, and Levine with the basket on the assist by MP. Levine's got 11 points.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
Out to Gordon. This one for 3. And another 3 for Denver.
And, you know, over time, Gordon's offensive game has evolved. I mean, he's capable of getting it going from anywhere now.
Oh, talk about guys who have springs for feet. Aaron Gordon's one of them.
Yeah, when people think of Aaron Gordon, I think they attach him to the dunk contest. I mean, he's so uber athletic. I mean, he put on a few amazing performances in that event in the past. But to the surprise of many, he actually didn't win the dunk contest, but he's become a really good all-around player.
Screen by MP. Shot clock at 6. Hunter passes to MP. Rebounded by Denver. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunity.
Now here's Murray. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game.
Well, I love the fact that he caught it and was ready to shoot it right away. Well done.
Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over. So the Kings making a change here. Chua's checked in. MP, the pass to Levine. And stolen by Murray. Hardaway against Achua. Pass to Jokic. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Murray. To the inside. Here's MP. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, free throws are so key in this league. It's good on MP figuring out how to get to the line.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
Screen by MP. Murray finds MP. To the middle. Will it go? It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 7 tonight. And there's the lob. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Here they come with numbers in transition. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Levine showing you good effort that time, not allowing the foul to stop him from getting the shot off.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
You want to see what the difference is? Look at their points off turnovers. They've punished mistakes all game long.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
Kings trail by 13. MP looking around. Pass to Levine. Back to MP. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Jokic Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on MP.
You know, what makes Jokic truly exceptional in my...
Kings trail by 5. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. They've got Precious Achiuwa, Zach LaVine out there with MP. Then it's Drew Eubanks, and it's Murray in at the 3. LaVine passes to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Eubanks. The shot, no good. Nice D from Valanciunas. Pass to Murray. And here's Brown for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. LaVine passes to MP. Murray with it. Check by Murray. Back to MP. Now LaVine. The deep 3. Rebounded by Denver. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game. To the left wing. Back to Johnson. Outside Jones. It's Brown on the wing. Achiuwa defending. Brown, no good.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Murray against MP. Pass to LaVine. MP, a screen on Johnson. LaVine with room to shoot. And another miss by Sacramento.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium range, and I think they'll go back to that.
Back to Murray. Murray doing tough work inside.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Down low. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Murray against MP. Left side Murray. Over MP. Murray, no good.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Murray passes to MP. Brown against LaVine. Back to MP. And it's good. Credit LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got 3 assists in the game. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Denver. Holmes comes in for Jones. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. MP up top. Pass to Achiuwa. From deep, MP. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. And so Jokic will bring it up for Denver. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Here's Johnson. Good on the shot.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Defensive foul.
Kings trail by 6. Pass to Eubanks. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
The Nuggets have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Now here's Holmes. Now Murray. And the foul called on MP. That's it for him. So it's Denver with the W. This one was a fun one.
4 objectives. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to leaders of security or arena staff members. But don't forget to cut out the game for Calendar Day. What better way to pass the year than a picture of your favorite mascot, Brandon, and the King's Dancer. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word "hands."
And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead. It's almost that time. The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Sacramento Kings here in Golden One Center. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. Stan, when you look at these teams on paper, there's a clear talent discrepancy.
Yeah, but Kevin, games aren't won on paper. And if you're the underdogs, most people have already written you off. So you go out and play free with no pressure and use all of that public doubt as motivation. Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Watch him. Randall against Murray. Pass to MP. MP with a screen on Randall. Here's Clifford. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Kings. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, they were coughing it up all over the place. For whatever reason, they could not find a handle.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
And for a coach, you always appreciate when you're able to turn a stop into a score.
Now here's Murray. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
Yeah, and he chipped in a couple of blocks also. A well-rounded, complete effort throughout.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
And here's Levine after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Shot to stop the run, and it comes off the front of the rim. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Randall finds Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And slam dunk by Gobert.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Here's MP after the basket by Minnesota. Shot clock at 6. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Levine. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And let's look at the numbers for Anthony Edwards.
A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. 6th in scoring, and his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
Randall from outside. They grab their own miss. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. it's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Minnesota with the ball after the Kings pick up 2. Here's Randall. Crafty move. He lays it in.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. Yeah, Sacramento's head coach and I were able to chat briefly. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, Coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's MP. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Levine can't hit. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 19-4 run right now. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Sacramento, 15-point game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, getting some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around.
Here's Clifford. His last outing, he had 8 points. MP kicks to Levine. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Outside for Murray. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
MP passes to Murray. MP sets the screen for Murray. Stolen by McDaniels. Only one man back on D. Randall outside. Back to DiVincenzo. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That's just an excellent save by Gobert. Grabbing that rebound and getting his team a second opportunity.
MP high post. Gobert on him. To the paint. Here's Randall. And he banks in the layup. And it's 6 points for Julius Randle.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
MP kicks to Murray. Back to MP. DiVincenzo with it. Now defended by Levine. And Gobert throws it down.
Yeah, they could feel that dunk all the way in France. Gobert with the huge dunk.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Randall no good. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. MP dishes to Murray. They need this one. MP passes to Sabonis. Here's Clifford. Again, the miss by the Kings. Timberwolves leading by 23. DiVincenzo kicks to McDaniels. Inside, here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Here's MP. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Puts the move on, and it's Randall getting it to go. Randall's got 10.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now, here's MP. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And we can't skip over his role as distributor. huge impact, making all the right reads.
Levine with it. Edwards defending. Levine, that's good.
Great shooting touch for Levine. He can be tough to deal with.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. And it's
Substituting on the court.
MP against DiVincenzo. Back to MP. Rebound, Minnesota. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. MP out there with Zach Levine. It's Clifford at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Clearly, Randall is locked in. Every trip down, he's attacking the defense and finding ways to beat them.
Here's Clifford. After the basket by Minnesota, MP finds Murray. No good with the triple. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Drains the three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Murray, the pass to MP, and stolen by DiVincenzo. Down low, here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
Well, that's why you feed Gobert near the rim. He makes the most of those easy opportunities.
So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league, but if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
2 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Kings. Minnesota's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown.
Don't even try to defend that. What a move, Julius Randle.
Now here's Murray. Hasn't made one yet. Levine dishes to MP. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Murray, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Randall, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Here's Clifford. MP passes to Sabonis. MP sets the screen for Levine. Offensive rebound.
Well, this is what Sabonis excels at, cleaning up the garbage on the offensive glass.
Here's Minnesota. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. On the wing, DiVincenzo. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And he's good on the 3-ball. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter. Sacramento's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Kings. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Reed's checked in. Here's DiVincenzo. Lays it up off the glass. DiVincenzo's got 5.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
Sabonis with the bucket.
Just like his dad in his time, DeMontis is polished and disciplined.
DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. Reed with a screen on Murray. Doubled by Murray to the inside. Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Following the miss by MP. Pass to Gobert. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. Reed with a screen for DiVincenzo. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Sacramento's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts.
Well, his lack of offensive contribution has definitely been felt tonight. They could have used way more from him.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. McDaniels outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Back to McDaniels. It's hauled in by MP.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
DiVincenzo passes to McDaniels. And here's Reed. He's covered by Murray. Edwards looking it over. Drops in the layup for 2. Edwards got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player, skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
There's Sabonis. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 3rd assist on the night. And a pretty lopsided game for the first half. But Timberwolves on top, just dominating this one. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And for that game against the Thunder, on paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure, but they got to avoid.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Timberwolves.
They did their homework. They're all on the same page. That's why we're seeing precision offense.
My analysis will be efficient as their play. They're good.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Well, that's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
Right now, let's go to the sideline. We've got something on Malik Monk. So, Allie, what have you heard?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Kings provided some info for us, and the report's not good. Early indications are that it's a ruptured Achilles tendon, not what anyone wanted to hear. His absence really will affect this team's competitiveness, so hopefully they can stay the course in the meantime. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Yeah, we put so much effort into injury prevention in the NBA, but injuries are still going to happen. That's just the unfortunate part of the game.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randle. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Where doesn't Edwards score from? Even in the mid-range, he makes shots.
The key thing, Coach, that Dante DiVincenzo brings to a team is that coveted 3-and-D skill set.
I agree with that, Kevin, but he brings so much more. He can now play off the dribble and make plays for others. And I think the most underrated thing on a lot of players who become great is Dante DiVincenzo is both very smart and very tough.
So it's the Timberwolves now. The Kings getting the bucket. Randall right side. This one for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists tonight. The Kings shooting around 41% on the night. MP kicks to Sabonis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams.
And it was Gobert who got that steal in the first place. What awareness from him on defense.
MP passes to Murray. MP sets the screen for Murray to end the run, and it's Murray with the jam.
Never a bad idea to run the old kick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And he gets it to go. DiVincenzo's got 9.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Back to Levine. Sacramento moving it around. MP dishes to Murray. Down low. And another steal for him. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease. Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
MP right side. Levine kicks to MP. Pass to Murray. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Edwards.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Randall. It's not going to go for him. Murray with the defensive effort. MP deciding where to go with it. Now Sabonis, defended by Gobert. Sabonis' shot is off. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 15-4.
Oh, here he comes. Oh, my goodness. Whew. Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. MP kicks to Levine. Pass to Murray. Back to MP. Levine up top. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. All right, a chance to check out stats for Bones Highland.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
MP passes to Sabonis. It's stolen by Gobert. Randall dishes to McDaniels. Catch in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Sabonis kicks to Levine to end the cold streak. Sacramento again missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low. low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
Here's MP following the bucket by the Timberwolves. To the right side. MP with a screen on McDaniel. And stolen by DiVincenzo. They swipe it. Pass to MP. Now here's Levine. MP with a screen on Edwards. Looking to get back on track here. Nice jump shot. Good. Levine's got 6 points.
Well, Levine may have cut down on his mid-range attempts, but he's still more than capable from that.
Levine against Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. Reed finds Ingles. Outside Conley. Here's the three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Zach LaVine is out there with MP. It's Clifford at small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Murray outside. Pass to Clifford. And the Kings check on 2 more.
And boy, Murray just understands the game. Everything looks like it comes easy to him, including making plays for others.
And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Over in the corner, Conley drills the three-pointer.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And here's Levine. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. Murray for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Reeves got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
You know, Stan, even at this late stage of his career, Mike Conley brings tremendous value to the team.
He sure does, Kevin. And look, we know this. No one brings more discipline and professionalism on a nightly basis. He keeps this team poised. He keeps his team organized. And he's a great mentor to the young players on this team.
Now, here's Ingles. Pass to Shannon. The wide open look here for Highland. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back
on... So it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here to come into an opponent's...
A tough loss for you tonight, MP.
Your support is greatly appreciated. Please get home safe and come back soon.
We just didn't have what it takes to.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, thank you, Jennifer.
Hi, everyone, and welcome. We bring you a regular... And here are the new power rankings. Only the first month of the season, but a chance to check out some early returns. You look at the Hawks, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
I think for the Kings, they're hanging in the lower third of the pack so far. But it's only the start of the season, so it's not panic time yet for all the fans out there.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Filling out the wings, it's going to be Booker and Brooks. Royce O'Neal is out there with Williams. And it's Gillespie in at the 1 spot. And for the Kings, DeAndre Hunter is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's MP. Then there's Zach LaVine. You look at Sacramento, and so far they are 0-2 in the NBA Cup. Not the start they were hoping for.
Yeah, obviously it's been a nightmare start in the Cup for them. and their full focus at this point should be on the regular season.
And then when you talk about the Phoenix Suns, after splitting the first 2 games of the NBA Cup, they come into this one seeking a much-needed win on the road.
Yeah, and it won't be easy, but I think they're up for the challenge. They know they have to bring their A game here tonight.
Now here's Levine. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Sabonis outside. Outside Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. MP, the pass to Hunter. No good on the 3. And now the Suns, fast break. Outside Booker. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Brooks. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker against Hunter. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And stolen by Williams. Here's Booker. And he elevates for the dunk. Domantas Sabonis on the wrong end of that one.
That's a strong drive by Booker, which is exactly why you have to close up those driving lanes.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? Now here's Sabonis. In his last outing, 8 points for him. MP, the pass to Levine. MP, a screen on Booker. Shoots from 12. Chalk up 2 there. Levine's got 5 points.
Proving once again, Levine is not all dunks and threes.
Gillespie passes to Williams. Unable to get that one.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
MP finds Sabonis. Inside. And stolen by Williams. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Booker draws so much defensive attention as a scorer, and that really helps in opening up the passing lanes.
MP, the pass to Hunter. MP, a screen on Brooks. Back to Sabonis. On the take. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. You know, Tim, despite never averaging double-figure scoring, Royce O'Neal is a steady presence.
Yeah, B.A., he was undrafted in 2017, and he's been traded for a first-round pick multiple times. He's a rugged defender, very strong at 6'4", about 225. He can help you win games.
Here's Gillespie. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Outside for Booker. Brooks, the pass to Gillespie. Over MP. Shot is good by Gillespie. Gillespie's got his second basket of the game.
And this is something Brooks must continue focusing on. When he sets up guys, team chemistry improves.
Levine against Booker. MP outside. Clock at 6. Screen by MP. Here's Sabonis. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Red hot out of the gates. Keep it rolling.
Pass to Brooks. From downtown. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. The Kings trailing. Sabonis, right side. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Sacramento's head coach. He brought up the difficulties that come along with guarding Devin Booker, and he told me the hard part with Book is that he's a 3-level scorer and a willing passer. He's not just an isolation scorer. They use him in a lot of different actions, so you're constantly chasing him. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's MP, following the score by Phoenix. On the wing, Levine. Booker defending. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from O'Neal. For Phoenix, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Pass to Booker. There's a screen. From the high post. Again, Phoenix. Good for 2.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Kings trail by 3. MP looking around. Up top, Sabonis. He's covered by O'Neal. MP, a screen on Brooks. And here's Hunter from the arc. Gets the three to fall.
Well, you can't ignore someone like that on the perimeter. If he gets a good look, he is going to knock it down.
Here's Gillespie, covered by MP. Booker no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
MP, the pass to Hunter. MP, a screen on Brooks. Back to MP. Pass to Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. MP finds Levine. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Outside, Williams. Back to Booker. Uncovered. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Booker's got 8.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Now here's Hunter. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. The deep three from Levine. And that misses. That would have put him up. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. O'Neal. Again, Phoenix. Good for 2.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
And Sacramento calls their first. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 3-point game. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And I know all too well missing free throws can become contagious, and that's what happened to them.
Drew Eubanks out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. Then it's MP. And it's Carter in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. MP, the pass to Eubanks. Iguodaro grabs a miss.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
And changes for the Suns, Legs. In the front office, coaching, you name it.
Yeah, Brian, you had the feeling changes were coming for this roster as well. Arguably the most disappointing team last season. A hard reset may have been needed.
And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Pass to Love. Now Allen. Here's Goodwin. To the middle. It's stolen by Hunter. 3 on 3. Here's Sabonis. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Sabonis has got 6.
Well, there's strength, then there's physicality. Sabonis brings both when he gets inside.
Oh, Jalen Green with the sweet stroke.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
MP outside. Pass to Sabonis. MP, a screen on Allen. Back to MP. Out to Sabonis. Sacramento passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Nice job by MP converting in tight.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Suns leading. Stolen by Carter. Back come the Kings in transition. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
He better be careful now. That's 2 on him, and the last thing you want to see is for him to pick up his 3rd before the half ends.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Brooks, he's checked in for Goodwin. Booker comes in for Green, and Gillespie is subbed in for Love. here's MP. He's averaging more than 12 a game. Consistent threat on offense. Back to Hunter. Carter on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Screen by MP. Carter can't get it to go. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Phoenix shooting their first foul shot of the night. And we're almost halfway through the group stage. Do coaches start thinking a little bit about how tiebreakers might come into effect here?
You know, maybe. Point differential is the second tiebreaker after head-to-head record. So that might be in the back of their minds. You're going to want to make sure you put up some big numbers in the group stage if you can.
The 3, Allen. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Booker against Carter. Back to MP. Sabonis outside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Fires from 14. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist by Allen. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Now here's Brooks. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Over to the left wing. Back to MP. Hunter on the wing. Screen by MP. Releases. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for the Kings. And a change for the Suns. O'Neal's checked in. Gillespie passes to Brooks. Out to the wing. Allen outside. The 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, he will shoot it from there. If he gets any daylight defensively, you've got to anticipate that, and you've got to stay in touch with Allen.
MP, and it's good. Credit LaVine with the assist. MP's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside for Brooks. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. And the Suns lead by 7.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
MP finds Sabonis. Screen by MP. From deep. They get it again. Sabonis, the pass to MP. And there's a whistle. That one goes on Royce O'Neal. That's his first foul. Up top, Sabonis. Brooks defending. MP, the pass to LaVine. 6 to shoot. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block. A 3-point opportunity here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, Zach LaVine is so energetic out there on the floor. You gotta love a guy who consistently plays at a very high effort level like that.
Now here's Booker. He's got 13. The 3 is up. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Intercepted. Gillespie. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Now that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
Well, even with a bigger defender on him, he was undeterred.
Phoenix leading by 9. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, "My thing is," and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Back to you.
A role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Williams is checked in for Allen. Pass to Gillespie. Back to Brooks. For 3, Booker. Sacramento grabs the miss. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Well, you have to force a scorer away from his favorite place on the floor. In this case, you have to push him out or deny him the ball.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
MP, a screen on Booker. Levine passes to MP. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Here's Gillespie. Here's O'Neal. He's off on that one. Kings trail by 9. On the wing, Levine. Booker defending. Sabonis, left side. Back to MP. Clock at 6. Sacramento passing it around. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. No good on the triple. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Suns. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
They kept the game close, but made a lot of mistakes. And we heard about it from the coaching staff afterward.
Very few positives to take away from that game. I know it's one they're going to want to put behind them. And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
For Sacramento, they've gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Hunter against Booker. Hunter passes to MP. Sabonis outside. MP finds Hunter. Here's MP. Clock at 4. Back to Levine. Let's go with a 3. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. Phoenix leading by 11. Brooks, the pass to Williams. Here's Gillespie. 11 points for him last game against Houston. Pass to O'Neal. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Devin Booker gets it to go inside.
Guys like Devin Booker are just natural-born scorers. They're always going to figure out a way to get their points.
Screen by MP. Inside. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Levine's got 3 assists tonight. Phoenix has gone 50% from the... Booker, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
They're giving a master class in ball movement right now, running the offense, finding the open man, and it leads to a bunch.
And what better time than now? Appreciate you joining.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go. Kings making a switch here. MP's checked in. Timeout call. Sacramento. And so in the game for the Suns, filling out the wings, it's going to be Booker and Brooks. Mark Williams out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gillespie in at the point. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Outside Booker. Here's O'Neal. Powered down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
Yeah, great awareness there from Booker. A selfless team-first player.
MP outside. Sabonis, the pass to MP. Back to Sabonis. Pass to Hunter. 5 to shoot. And another miss by Sacramento.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Here's Gillespie. And the 3 off target.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss was just on him.
MP. And it's rebounded by Gillespie. The Suns lead by 14. Booker for 3. Can't get it to drop. Williams against MP. Pass to Sabonis. Screen by MP. To the inside. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. 10 points for MP.
Well, these types of looks are easy for MP. The defense must make it harder for the young guy.
Now Booker. Williams, a screen on Levine. Oh, got a piece of it. MP outside. Pass to Hunter. Now MP. Back to Sabonis. Just 5 on the clock. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Here's Gillespie. He's got 12. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Right side, Williams. Oh, the slam! Get up, Devin!
If Booker finds his groove on offense, he is a pure scorer, and it's going to be a long night for the defense.
Screen by MP. Down low. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
And good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Phoenix leading by 10. Pass to Booker. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Five on the clock. Can't connect from 14. The Kings have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
Yeah, he was surprised by that. I don't think he knew the pass was for him.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Brooks. The 3 ball. Pure from 3-point range. Brooks has got 6.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
MP, the pass to Sabonis. Back to MP. There's the steal. Pass to Gillespie. Now here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got his second basket. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Suns.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Yeah, they've clearly been the more physical team. And how about all those second chance points? What a concerted effort to pound the offensive glass.
Sacramento calls timeout. Eubanks, he's checked in for Sacramento. And a chance to see the rookie leaderboard in the steals department. 4th, MP.
You just love the effort he puts in on defense. Rare to see a rookie who can disrupt offenses like him.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
And here are the Suns. They're on a 14-6 run. He buries it from 3. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
MP, the pass to Hunter. Back to MP. Pass to Hunter. MP, a screen on Brooks to the middle. Here's MP. And it's rebounded by Gillespie.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Brooks finds Booker. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by Sacramento. MP, the pass to Eubanks. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Brooks has got 5 rebounds in the game. Right side, Booker. Williams up top. Pass to Brooks. Outside for Booker. 3-pointer, O'Neal. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 of his 8 attempts. Kings trail by 21. Sabonis, the pass to MP. Now here's Levine. Brooks defending. Now Hunter. MP outside. screen by MP. To win the cold spell. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
The Kings shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Booker with it, and Sabonis picks him up defensively. They retain possession. Gillespie drills it from deep. Gillespie's got 15.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
MP, the pass to Sabonis. Levine finds MP. Back to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
And what a dunk by Levine, looking to punish the defense.
And so the timeout by Jordan. MP is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Keegan Murray. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. MP high post, working on Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Booker with the defensive effort. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Love is checked in for Phoenix.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Allen's gone 2 of 4 from distance. MP, the pass to Westbrook. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Suns shooting about 56% in this one. Outside for Love. Wide open. Good. He hits the jumper. Love's got his first points in this one.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Sacramento passing it around. And now the Suns fast break. Oh, man.
Look out below.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Love for 3. Rebounded. Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. MP, the pass to Sabonis. Back to MP. Westbrook outside. Shoots over Booker. They need this. And he takes it up and lays it in.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Love for 3. Westbrook with the rebound. The Kings have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Murray finds MP. And here's Sabonis. Back to MP. Tipped. Westbrook outside. It's stolen by Love. Here's the break. Allen, the pass to Love. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Love's got 4 points this quarter.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Pass to Westbrook. And here's MP. Booker defending. It's stolen by Love. Outside, Green. Booker for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Westbrook outside. Back to MP. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his...
on the court.
Here's Green. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
1:49 left in the fourth. Allen can't get it to go. Sacramento has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. MP finds Levine. Hunter passes to Sabonis. And MP with a basket on the assist by Sabonis.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Suns.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
MP, a screen on Green. Back to MP. Tries again. Here's Levine for 3. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Yeah, and this is Levine's role. I mean, he's out there to score as often as possible.
Pass to Allen. To the right side. The 3. Shot is good by Goodwin.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
MP, the pass to Levine. And stolen by Green. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Looking to end this cold spell. Oh, deflected. And the foul called on MP. That's it for him. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. And
not the result you were looking for, is it?
Yeah, bro. Just an unexpected.
Over to you, BA.
All right, thank you, Dominic.